Welcome to dNAxt. We are discussing class A subnetting, and in class A subnetting in this video we'll be talking about slash 14. Slash 14 means 14 bits are assigned to your network. Since we are talking about class A, 8 bits are the default network bits and remaining 6 bits that we have highlighted with green are your sub network bits, and remaining 8 plus 8 16 and 17 18 18 bits are your host bits in slash 14 scenario. Let's calculate the subnet mask of this. 255 dot 6 bits are there, so 128 plus 64 plus 32 plus 16 plus 8 plus 4, 1 2 3 4 5 6 6 bits. If we add them, we get the value of 2, we get value as 252. Okay, so 255.252.0.0 is the subnet mask for slash 14. How many subnetworks we will get when we borrow 6 beads? So that is 2 to the power 6. So we will get 64 subnetworks. We are slicing up our major network into 64 chunks. How many hosts per subnetwork we will get? That is given by formula 2 to the power y minus 2, and y over here is number of host bits, which is 18. So 2 to the power 18 is 2,62,144, and when you subtract 2 from it, you get 2,62,142. Okay, these many valid host IP addresses you will get in each of the 64 subnetwork. Okay, why we are subtracting 2 over here? As we have discussed this many times in the previous video, one in each subnetwork, one is your network ID, another is your broadcast ID, which we cannot assign to your host, and hence we subtract number 2. What are the valid subnets? That is 256 minus subnet bit value, which is 252 over here. So increment of 4 will be there. So let's calculate few valid subnets. Will not be writing all the 64 subnetwork, but we'll writing few of them. So 10.0.0.0 slash 14 is the first subnetwork. Then increment of 4 in the second octet, 0.0 slash 14. Then 10.8.0.0 slash 14. 10.12.0.0 slash 14. 10.16.0.0, 10.20.10.24.0.0, 10.28.0.0, so on and so forth. And just now I have told you in the previous, in slash 13 video, if you have not seen, please go through it, that the last subnetwork we can write it as 10.252.0.0, right? The subnet bit value will come in the octet where increment is taking place. Okay, previous to this it will be 10.248.0.0, second last subnetwork. Okay, let's write down their broadcast ID. For first broadcast ID will be 10.0 dot, sorry, 10.3.255.255. Okay, we'll be writing 255 in the third and fourth octet because they are purely host octet, and by definition broadcast ID is that ID where all host bits are 1. So here they will all become 1 and the value become 255.255. And in the second octet, or in the octet where increment is taking place, you write the previous number of the next network ID. So next network ID is 10.4.0.0 and the previous number over here is 3. Why we have taken previous number of this octet only? Because we are doing increment in this octet only. Okay, you will not ever disturb the major network octet. Okay, here 10.7.255.255, 10.11.255.255, 10.15.255.255, 10.19.255.255. Okay, here it will be 10.251.255.255, and here will be 10.255.255.255. Okay, the first valid host in the first subnetwork will be 10.0.0.1, and the last valid host will be 10.3.255.255. Here it will be 10.4.0.1 and 10.7.255.254 will be the last valid host. Okay, this is all about slash 14. We'll be discussing slash 15 in the next video. So stay tuned with dNAxt. Thank you.